The lesson for today is order of operation. When simplifying expression, it is important that we simplify them in correct order in order to get a correct answer. So now let's consider the following problem. As you can see, we have a 12 times 15 plus 20 times 7. So let's do from left to right. So first we will multiply 12 and 15. So 12 times 15 is 180, then plus 20 times 7. Then the outcome. So now we will add, because we will do from left to right without considering any rule or any property that we must follow. So 180 plus 20 is 200. Then 200 times 7. Then the result is 1400. So without following order of operation method or any rule, the outcome is 1400. So now let's see if we can see that if there's a difference when we follow the order of operation. So now let's review the order of operation. The order of operation, it says we have to do all the terms, all the numeric or any term within the parentheses or the grouping. So that will be rule number 1. Rule number 2, we will do the exponent. Then step number 3, we either multiply or divide from left to right. If we see multiply, we will carry out, or if we see divide, we will carry out. The final step is we either add or subtract from left to right, similar to multiply and divide. So using that method, let's see this one. We know we have multiplication, addition. That's only 2 operations that we have. First we will do it, the multiply, then we will do the multiply before we carry out the addition. So 12 times 15 is 180. Then plus. Then 20 times 7 is 140. So if we add 180, because the only operation that we have is addition, 180 plus 140 is 320, which is not similar to when we ended up with 1400. So this is the correct answer. So from now on, all the example that we follow, or every time that you're multiplying, adding, subtracting, dividing it, a numeric number, you must follow this order of operation. Knowing that, let's practice this example. Example number 1. As you can see, we have addition, then division, then multiply, and subtract. First we will carry out the division, then multiply. So 14. So 18 divided by 2 is 9. Then we will multiply by 18 minus 7. So now we will do the multiply. So we will multiply 9 and 18. So we have 14 plus 162, which is 9 times 18 minus 7. Now the only operation that we have, addition and subtraction. So we will add, then we will subtract. So 114 plus 162 is 176 minus 7. So 176 minus 7 is 169. So in example 2, the operation that we have in multiply, addition, division, and addition. So we will multiply and we will divide. So 15 times 18 is 270 plus. Now we will divide by 12 divided by 3 is 4 plus 9. So now the only operation that we have is addition, so we will add from left to right. So 270 plus 4 is 274. Then we have plus 9. So 274 plus 9 is 283. So as you can see that if we follow the order operation, it's easy to calculate all the numeric. So now let's do example number 3. So you can see we have a division, addition, subtraction, and multiplication. We will do the division, then we will do the multiplication before we carry out the addition and subtraction. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. Then plus 10. So 9 times 11 is 99. So now we only have addition and subtraction, so we will do from left to right. So we will add 10 and 2, which gives us a 12 minus 99. So the final answer is 12 minus 99 is minus 87. Make sure we should be careful about negative, because the larger number is a negative, so it's not a positive answer. Do not subtract 99 to 12. You have to subtract 12 minus 99. So now we have operation, which is multiply, and then we have a multiply, then addition and subtraction. First we will carry out the multiply operation. So 11 times 11 is 121 minus, then 6 times 17 is 102, then plus 4. So 121 minus 102 plus 4, so we do left and right. So we will subtract 122 minus 102, which is 19. Then we will add 4. So 19 plus 4 is 23. So if you can see that, it's easily done if we follow the rule of order on operation. So now let's do some more examples. So that way we can practice more. As you can see that this is different than, this is similar to the one that we did before, but those are different because they have a grouping term. So let's do the one that we did earlier, similar to that. So if you can see that we have a subtraction, division, and multiplication. First we will do the division before we do the multiplication. Then we have 2 minus 20 divided by 5 is 4, then multiply 3. So now we will multiply before the subtraction. Then we have 2 minus 12. Then 2 minus 12 is negative 10. So now if you can see this one, it has a grouping term. So within the grouping there's a 2 operation, which is multiply and subtract, but we have exponent. So now we have 4 times, first we will carry out this. We can do the exponent, then multiply. Let's do the exponent before we multiply. So that way we follow the order the same way that we established. So 12 times 6 minus 4 power 2 is 16. Then plus 9. So 4 times, we have to do the multiply before we subtract. 12 times 6 is 72. Minus 16 plus 9. Now before we come out, or before we take out those numeric outside the parentheses of the grouping, we must subtract. So 72 minus 16. So we have 4 times 72 minus 16 is 56 plus 9. So we have to multiply before we add. So 4 times 56 is 224. Then plus 9. So 224 plus 9 is 233. So let's do the last two examples. Now we have to do the grouping separately, then we will add the outcome. So first we have to do within the parentheses. Now we have 6 plus 4 is 10 power 2 plus, now we have addition and division, so we have to do the division before we add. 11 plus 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 10 power 2 is similar to 10 times 10, which is 100. Plus 11 plus 5 is 16. So that if we add the two numbers, 116. So if you can see, it's similar to the one that we did on example number 3. So let's calculate within the parentheses, and then let's calculate within the parentheses before we do the exponent. So 19 minus 8 is 11 times 10 plus 4 is 14 plus 8 power 2 is 8 times 8 is 64. So now we have to multiply before we add the 64. So 11 times 14 is 154 plus 64. So 154 plus 64 is what? So 154 plus 64 is 218. So that's it for this lesson. I know we did a lot, but remember, practice makes perfect. The more you do, the better you master the concept. So I hope you will review one more time and then practice some more examples. Thanks for visiting highcover.com.